watching YouTube.
Alright. What is it?
He takes foods and turns them into sausage.
Oh! That guy was critical for Thanksgiving.
Yeah. He's pretty funny.
This made a really disappointing amount of sausage in it. It's gonna be a moist one with the lights out. There's like sausage. Here we are now. Where's my sausage?
Where's my sausage?
Bean burrito.
Roasted garlic, summer sausage. Alright, what am I doing?
You were racing still.
Alright. Am I gonna die when I press continue?
Do you remember what button it is to duck?
Circle.
Remember how to close the door?
No. Ben, why is your penis out? That's a loud penis.
Just wanted something to play with.
Yep, that's a loud penis. It's just you just flapping your dick on it. Alright. We watch it. Oh, wait, okay, good. I can get that.
What was that thing?
I don't know. But if I don't... Is that a sandwich piece?
It might be. I think it's shrimp.
God damn it.
Just go around it. Go around the jump.
Go around the gym. I mean, completely possible.
Oh, those are peppers. Yeah. You're just eating shit. Now you can't die. There you go.
There we go. Yeah, when I want to die, it's like, no, you can't. Yes.
There's. Oh.
God.
Do you have to get it again?
Yes.
Are you sure? Yes. Missed it.
Whatever. We haven't completed a single sandwich.
I mean, you're right. I don't know why. We were probably missing parts already for it, so.
Yeah.
Death.
God damn it.
Oh. That's so mean. Hey, you grab the peppers again.
Yeah. Because you have to jump and let go, and then duck.
And then duck. And then jump. Hang a left this time. Not now, but.
Left.
Boy, aren't you glad that this section exists in this game? Holy.
Oh, fuck.
Whoa. Yeah, I do not envy you right now. Although I'm terrified of what the last level is going to hold in store for me.
Like, its vehicle section. It's probably like a fucking biplane or some shit.
Rock.
Rock. I want to rock.
I don't see any rocks.
I want to rock.
At work, at space work, one of my coworkers was listening to music, and they listened to like old music, and that was on there, and so I went over and handed them a rock. They didn't get it.
Well, my coworkers listen to.
They're a little slow on the uptake, to be honest.
What?
They were a little slow on the uptake.
But like, they're like, oh yeah, I listen to metal, and then they're like, yeah, I love Slipknot and Papa Roach and 3 Days Grace and Disturbed. I'm like, do you have anything else? No.
I mean,
dude, I'm so fucking burnt out on all that, and I couldn't stand Slipknot in the first place. I just don't like Corey Taylor.
I'm whatever on Slipknot. I mean, I like Disturbed, but
Disturbed's fine.
There's
Down with
always
the
going to
does
be
fucking suck though.
Who?
Down with the Sickness does fucking suck though.
Really?
I hate the part, like the cringe ass part. That's fine. Everything's fine until he's like complaining about his mom beating him.
Yeah.
Whenever you fucking hear that, it's like, man, this part is so fucking cringe.
I see what you mean. Like, I understand what you mean.
Hearing it 5 fucking times a day, that part is the worst.
Yeah, that doesn't help. I mean, there's always the overplayed aspect. Like, if you just hear something too much, you're just going to not want to hear
Indestructible is a way better song.
Ooh, bold.
I mean, Indestructible I can listen to. all the way through and not be like, man, this part's fucking cringe. Before
They have other songs about abuse that are done way better than Down with the Sickness.
Down with the Sickness is just fucking ending part goes on for way too long, and it just feels cringe.
Interesting take.
It's not. It's like listening to Weird Al Yankovic. It's like, okay, I get it the first time, and some of his songs, I'm like, yeah, I'll listen to that again when I'm in the mood. But it's not something I'd put on a playlist, especially a work playlist.
So your coworkers' music choices are not your favorite.
The fucker played Hail to the King 7 fucking times in one night.
Hail to the King's not that good. Hail to the King is not 7 times a night.
I gaslit him into playing less Avenged Sevenfold.
How do you do that?
You talk to another coworker who actually like has variety in his music. He's like, if the music I listen to isn't your thing, or like is too loud, I'll turn it down and face it away from you. I'm like, no, you're fine. You're not like the other guy who plays the same 35 songs over and over again. Like Avenged Sevenfold, they're a fine band. Definitely great if you're in middle school, but like you quickly grow out of them. And also, I can't fucking stand listening to the same song over and over again. I shit you not, I heard Hail to the King 7 fucking times. Like, yeah, I heard Freak on a Leash five times one night. His playlist is like
You're heated about this.
10 hours a day, every day, 3 weeks straight. Same 100 songs.
Did you play your own music?
No, I don't have a speaker.
Oh.
It's his speaker. I'd keep my head down if I was you.
It's an interesting take. I mean, there's always going to be intro bands to any genre. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, you have to get into it somehow. But at some point,
The dude's like fucking 40. And so it's like, all right, I get it.
That's like new music to him then.
Yeah. But then, like, this other guy in the glass room, Sean, he's like, yeah, I play, like, metal, and he's, like, listing off Slipknot, Disturbed, 3 Days Grace. And I'm just like,
Oh, cool.
you play new metal. Cool. That's not what I'm into.
Mm.
I like Candlemass.
Do you like Dream Theater?
Yes.
Okay.
I like what I heard from them.
Okay. My buddy that you met that one day,
Mhm.
that is, like, by far his favorite band. So in case you ever need something to talk about, he'll just jerk off that band for fucking hours. If you ever meet him again.
All right.
But
like, shit, dude, you want to play, like, metal? Like, there's Tool, there's Ghost.
it's great.
Ghost is, like, very soft.
Ghost
metal.
is very soft, very, like...
They're doom metal most of
they're-
the time. If you go into the
they're-
old stuff.
I'm going to say they're, like, kind of pop metal.
Yeah, the couple of their newer songs, I would say, yeah.
Like, definitely, like, their best that I know of is probably Cerise, and it's the most complex
Yeah.
of the ones that I listen to. I don't know their whole discography, so I can only say so much. But,
Oh, you got some songs that just
enjoy
sound
it.
like they could be Scooby-Doo music.
yeah, but they're not usually, like, very poorly constructed, which
No.
is
Ghost
fine.
is, like,
it's
a lot of effort.
cleaner than
Yeah,
metal tends to be.
Tobias Forge puts a lot of effort into his songs. A band I recently started getting into is Candlemass. They're like an 80s doom metal band. They're great. They have this one song, Mourner's Lament?
Lament?
Yeah. It's good. I heard it and I'm like, oh, relatable. It's sad.
There's a show coming up there's actually a couple shows coming up in August that I probably end up going to. There is Mastodon and Gojira with Lorna Shore.
Okay, I know the first two.
Lorna Shore is the opening act, so they're short.
Mm.
But yeah, that's happening in August. Additionally, which this one I'm a little less interested in, but it's I think Breaking Benjamin, Disturbed, Ginger,
Okay.
which I love Ginger, love Disturbed. Breaking Benjamin I could give or take.
Disturbed is the one I'm like, could be fine depending on what they play.
But like seeing Ginger are gonna be sick because Ginger's fucking great. I love Ginger.
Breaking Benjamin is like, hey, play Blow Me Away. That's all I want. Play the Halo 2 song.
You did it.
Play
Oh my god.
Play
Okay, this time you can actually see where the deaths are.
Yeah,
This is insane.
I know.
How long this section is.
Like, I don't think it's. Hey, do you see that fucking PNG right there?
Which one?
The one that's not complete. It was like just the border.
But those are some shows I may end up going to in August.
Should go under that, I think.
Yeah, I think under and then just because you have to zag left and you have to zig to the right after that. So
All right.
classic zag zig, as they say.
Instead of zigzag.
Fuck you mean?
What?
The fuck are you talking about?
You can't go under it.
Oh, because the bump will slow down.
Yeah, slow down and jump. Oh my god.
Brutal. You jumped it.
Oh fuck. See that one?
Oh yeah, yeah. I see what you mean now. You're right.
You just see the border of it.
You're absolutely right. Now, so Gojira, I never really listened to that much. I've been listening to a handful of their songs, just getting into it.
Yeah.
As much as I like music and metal specifically, I tend to just like find some and then like I'm listening to it and like that's it for a little while, and then eventually I'll branch out and be like, oh, another one over here, another one over here, and they're fucking good. They're pretty fucking good.
Oh fuck. If I had speed, I could have probably made that one.
If you had speed, you would have died before that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I still think you need to slow down for just going up that hill and just going underneath the thing. Like actually slow down. Yeah, like that speed, but when you're over there.
All right. Well, we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
Because I need to slow down like right after this.
That's fine. We'll do that. Okay. And there you go. And there you go.
There we go.
And there you go.
We're gonna tap and we're gonna
A
jump.
bit of speed. All right, easy peasy, easy. Hang on. All right, checkpoint. Look at that. You listen to me once, you get a checkpoint. Oh, so I've been playing the Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy for the second time. I played it before, and I was like, I'm going to 100% all the games. And by
Are you
100%,
doing it?
here's my criteria: all the gems,
Yeah.
and all the crystals. I don't care about the time trials.
Time trials.
They don't do anything. I don't give a shit.
I'm only missing the Sapphire time trials in Crash 2, and I'm just like, do I keep trying or just give up?
So here's what happened. I played Crash 1. It's great. It really holds up. It's a very tightly made game. It's very good. And it's great. It's very hard. It's the hardest of the trilogy, I would say, by far.
Yeah.
100% of it. I played Crash 2. Good game. Really good game.
It's
Arguably better than the first. It's hard to say. They're both really fucking good.
the only reason I think 2 is better than 1 is just because it controls like if you go on like PS1 1 versus 2, 2 is way better.
Yes.
Insane Trilogy, I think the control fixes that they did does
Yeah,
really
they
improve
smoothed out
that
all
game.
of them. But you also have more like platforming options while playing Crash 2.
Yeah.
You have the slide, jump, and of course you have the slide, jump, spin, which gives you the most height. Oh my god! It just barely lets you clear 4 boxes.
Yeah.
But it can be a little tricky to time the boxes, the spin sometimes at the top.
Do you want
of
to
the
do Crash 4?
jump. I think it's about time.
Yeah.
Granted, we got a few other games we want to try
Yeah.
to get to as well. So we'll put it on like the top part of the list. But anyway, so I played Crash 2. It's great. I gotta say, the Crash games, especially the first 2, oh, the bosses suck. They're so bad. The bosses are so bad.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they're either way too easy or just really unfun. In Crash 2, Engine is so boring. You're just standing there walking left and right, jumping on occasion, mashing the attack button because you're throwing fruit at them.
Yeah.
It does not control well either. Absolutely dog shit fight. The Cortex fight at the end of Crash 2 is a fucking joke.
Yeah.
Because you're just chasing him. There's no, like, you get hit by the boulders and you're fine. You can get hit by the bombs and you're fine. You just have to hit him a few times before he gets to the end. It's so stupidly easy. Crash 1, Cortex is good. Could be better. And all the other bosses are fucking jokes. But then we get to Crash 3.
Crash 3 bosses
The worst.
are like
The worst of the 3
Yeah, they're like-
overall.
the bane of my existence at some points.
Crash 3, the levels overall are way worse than in Crash 2 and 1. Crash 2 and 1, I would say, are like 2 and 1 being like really near each other and like like how good they are overall. 2 probably ahead, but 1 has some really good stuff, and I like the simplicity of 1. I think that's very nice and very smooth. Makes the game.
And that's time.
Like they know you run that far, you jump this high, you can jump that far.
Yeah.
And then all the levels are based on that very specifically. Whereas Crash 2, they're still kind of based on that, but you have more options for movement, so it's a lot easier. You have a lot more wiggle room and stuff, which is better, but also less hard. Give or take, whatever you want. Crash 3 is just so bad. It's so bad. The levels suck. So on the first world, the first 5, there's one platforming level.
Yep. One platform?
One platforming level. Oh, hey, Velma. Capture all the zombies. You either... yeah, give it a save. So there's a platforming level. There's an underwater level. There's a jet ski level. There's a chase level, which has platforming, but it's really minor. I wouldn't really call it a platforming level. You just kind of get chased, go up, get chased again. And then,
That's too far.
Oh, you do get the bait.
Yeah, apparently I got in the cutscene.
That's not surprising. He's burping at you. And then the last one is... oh, the bike, the motorcycle level.
I hate those so much.
That's the first 5 levels you're introduced to in Crash 3, and then the boss Tiny Tiger. I will say, the bosses in Crash 3 are actually the best. Those are the best bosses of the original trilogy. Across the board. They're not hard, per se, but they're more interesting and feel better.
Yeah, I love Tiny.
Tiny Tiger's great. Dingo Dial is
Dingo Dial
so easy.
You can just jump straight
you
over.
jump straight to him, jump back out, run away for a second, jump back in, hit him.
No,
I kind of like that.
If you have the slide, just right over it.
You always have the slide. Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. You don't you just jump in there over the ice walls, hit him. You have to jump back out because he's just gonna hit right where he's standing. And then just jump right back over, and you don't have to do like half the cycle, which is great. The entropy fight, not particularly hard, but it's really thematically cool.
It's thematically cool. It's just when I was a kid, it was just bullshit.
I'm
just like, this feels not fun.
But
like it also was.
The engine fight, actually fantastic. Probably the best boss. Period in the first 3 crashes, because it's just Star Fox.
Yeah,
and Star Fox is great. Star Fox is really fun. And then the Neocortex fight, not particularly hard, but it feels like a better final boss. It feels way better like a final boss fight with Aku Aku fighting Uka Uka the whole time.
Yeah.
And then Crash and Neocortex also trying to fight each other in the same room at the same time. I kind of like that. It's way better thematically.
Yeah.
It's not, again, terribly hard, but it feels better. It feels more fun.
Oh, there's shrimp that goes in the sandwich.
Yeah. I assume this is like, the Bayou, like Louisiana. They like their shrimp down there, which is fine. You gotta find food.
Where?
Up there.
Oh, Velma just gives it to us.
Yes. But yeah, overall the platforming, and you have the most movement options in Crash 3 because you have the jump, you have the slide, you have the slide jump, you have the slide jump spin.
Your platforming options are great.
You have a double jump.
Level design
and
is
you
where
have a hover. You have a hover
Yeah.
as your just like extended spin. But the level sucks so much shit. And I was like, and I 100%ed the first 2. I got all the color gems, all the secret exits, all the secret entrances, everything besides the time trials. I don't care about the time trials. Especially because I'm playing on the Switch version, which there's no achievements.
That's
so,
what I was gonna
like,
ask. Is like, what
the controls are
version?
fine. Like, there's no like performance issues or control issues on the Switch. There's just no reason for me to try and do things because there's no achievements. I'm just doing the things that unlock things.
Yeah.
And doing the levels being done. But yeah, the Crash 3 is just so much worse than the first 2. It is by and far the worst. Oh, this is like Scooby snakes.
Yep. Come on, suck them up. There we go.
Like usually it's a guy in a mask, but that guy's like actually 12 feet tall.
Oh my god. Dude, you're AoE.
There you go, just suck him up.
Like, you just see it happen and there's just let go.
You almost got it.
There we go.
Oh, that was interesting.
That was.
Interesting way.
I love that little like blur in the bottom corner.
Yeah.
I bet you that's just from the retro tank rendering this at 1200p.
Probably.
Get these trespassers to the local authorities.
And
Anyway.
that's that.
But
Oh,
we're done. Cool. That was about.
we start catching monsters and then it's over.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see what you have to do
Looking forward to it.
next time on Game Grumps. I'm
I
gonna
don't care for
cut that actually.
Yeah, I don't care for the game grumps.